All right, guys, by the title and the thumbnail of this video, I'm sure y'all can tell we have finally lifted the F-250. Before I show what it looks like, I just want to say this is not the finished product. I know a lot of you guys are going to love it. A lot of you guys are going to hate it. And I just want to say this is not how it's going to be forever. We have more things to do. I was just rushed putting this lift on because the day I put it on, I took one test drive and then immediately went to Panama City. We were there last week for spring break. Went to Poppin' Clutch's show. I sat the EL show out. Poppin' Clutch's show got shut down probably an hour and a half, 2 hours into it.
That's cool, man. Hey, just go ahead and we're having a lot of complaints. We're having a lot of issues arise from this event. Just go ahead and get in your cars, leave. We're going to be out here just asking you guys to leave, all right?
That's great.
Are we cool with that?
Not for real.
No? Well, I mean, you don't got to be. Just take off.
Because they said we were over capacity, we were getting noise complaints, and I didn't get any videos down there at all. Only thing I got was a ticket. I know a lot of guys down there that also got tickets, and the cop I had, he was a state trooper, and he was not being very nice to me.
Well, why are you acting like you have no idea what I'm talking about? I'm just curious.
So I didn't push my luck. I just took the ticket. He told me that my fog lights needed to be amber, and I wanted to fight that, but there's really nothing you can do. He was threatening to tow my truck. I know a couple guys that got their truck towed, and I was just thankful not to be in that situation. So we took the ticket, was gonna head home and call it a night, and not even 30 seconds later down the road, I got pulled over again for the same thing. So we called it a day there. I apologize for not getting any videos in Panama City. But now that we're back home, we have a lot of content to make on the F-250, as well as the Cat Eye. I'm trying to get it back as soon as possible. And we are also planning our next show right now. It will take a couple months to get our trophies made, flyers set up, and rent the location out and everything. But when we do host a show, it will be a rented location for the entire day. Cops will not be kicking us out, and everything will be set up the right way. We've got a lot to talk about, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the F-250 looks like on its new lift. All right, so before you click off the video, because my truck is squatted, just give me a second to explain myself and talk about what we have going on, because I promise you, it's not exactly how I like it either. Some of y'all may love it, some of y'all probably hate it, but there's a reason it's sitting like this, and I will explain that right now. All right, so if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that this is not the first time you've come across my channel. If it is, go ahead and subscribe for me. If it's not, you know I've been talking about this truck being on a 10.5-inch lift, and I had some 5-inch rear blocks. We have an 8-inch lift, and I had a 2.5-inch level, 10.5, right? Well, I bought this lift off Marketplace. The powder came out great. I do want to say that. This is Illusion Pink, and I really like the way it turned out. We're on 26x16s with 3-inch spacers, and this truck is stupid wide. But as much as I thought that this would be a 10.5-inch lift, I believe this is a 6, not an 8. So we did not stack the 2.5-inch top level, because I was afraid of it bending the coil spring. If you know what I'm talking about, you've seen it before. You stack a top level, the radius arms aren't far enough to push the axle out and keep it under the truck, so your coil spring has an angle to it. I didn't want to do that. I thought that an 8-inch lift should be good enough for now. After we got it set back down, I really think this is a 6. I don't think it's a 4. I know Super Lift, that's what the brand of lift is. They use these radius arms for this 4, 6, and 8-inch lifts. So I have a 5-inch rear block made, but I think the difference from the front to the rear is about 4 inches. So I wanted to keep it like this instead of it being an inch high in the rear. I know it might not be everybody's style. It's really not mine. I do want to pick up the rear a little bit. So the plan is we're going to stack this 2.5-inch level. We also have a 4-link for this truck to help that angle with the coil spring, and then we'll put in the 5-inch rear block. Feel free to let me know what you think down in the comments about this truck. I've already heard just about everything you can call me with a squatted F-250 on big wheels and a pink lift. I think I've heard it all. Now, as far as putting the lift on, it was an absolute nightmare. Me and my buddy Gage did it in my driveway over, of course, about 3 days. We spent a whole day one time getting the pitman arm off, as well as the track bar. I assume everything had been stuck on there since factory, and you can see under here, everything is either pink or brown. Everything that isn't powdered just looks terrible. We need to paint this front axle, wire brush it, and that will all come in due time. So this was supposed to be an 8-inch super lift. I believe it's a 6. So this is probably a 6-inch super lift spring and radius arms. We got the Fox shocks up front. We got the Poppy's sway bar drops because we bought the Poppy's top level. It's not on yet. We got a Rough Country adjustable track bar right there, as well as a BDS dual steering stabilizer. It will have a BDS logo riveted on right there, but I'm gonna have to take that bracket back off to put that in. I thought I could do it when it was on the truck, but I got ahead of myself, just wanted to put stuff on, and I'll take that back off. We did a very small track bar drop. I believe that's a 2-inch right there, as well as a drop pitman arm. I'm not sure what size that is, but it's working great, so we're gonna keep it that way. I think even after we stack the level on top and do the 4-link, that pitman arm will be good to go. We still need some more paint match back here with the rear bumper, the bed plastics, and I want the chrome trim on the windows, especially. I've had a couple people point this out. There was a fuel cell on the back of this cab when I bought this truck, so we have to get this cab off and just spray the back of it. It's really not that bad, but when they took that fuel cell off, it took a little paint with it, so it's starting to rust. We can get that fixed up, and we need to paint match these mirrors bad. A lot of these pictures that I take, I fold the mirrors in because it's just an eyesore. I also had Southern Raised Apparel make me a custom plate. Says, "Is it pink?" Got the Pink Panther on there. So if you know, you know. I'm not gonna go into that too much, but Southern Raised makes a bunch of the vanity plates that you see on trucks, on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. I have a bunch of their plates, but this is the first one that I've had custom made. I also want to point out this bumper seg before somebody points it out for me. That guy right there, there was a bolt holding this in, and there will be a bolt holding that in very soon. Y'all can see it goes up there, but we took it out. We're just having problems getting the valence to fit, and I think I tapped it one time with the tire, so it just pulled it down a little bit. That will be fixed. Not a hard issue to fix at all. So that about wraps it up for everything on the truck. Don't click off the video yet. We are not done. I have to go sell a lift kit tomorrow. Bought it for my cat eye. It was a 10 to 12 bulletproof. I made a video on that, and I've had it just sitting around for like almost a year now. So we've had it sitting around. We'll sell it tomorrow if the buyer comes through. He says he's not going to back out, but I've had so many people back out on this lift. It's unreal. So I'm gonna go home and load that up. Right now, just drop down below what you think about the truck, if I should leave it like this. I can't lie to y'all, I really don't hate how it sits now. It's just the fact that everyone else does. I'm gonna get some pictures for Instagram and TikTok. If you're not following me on there, the links are in the description of every single video. I'm gonna go home, load this bulletproof up, hopefully make some money, and then see what else we can get into.
The next day.
All right, guys, it is the next day. We're over here at my buddy Saul's tin shop in Aniana. We are waiting on this guy to come from Georgia and pick up this lift. If there's some road noise, I apologize. We are right here on the highway, but I've had this lift on the channel before. This is a 10 to 12 bulletproof. It's all powder coated black from factory. I bought this to put on the cat eye. I just never did because we had some motor issues, and it's gonna be back soon, but we're gonna stay with the FTS. We got the Kryptonite uppers. They have special brackets welded on them from factory for the shock hoops. Shock hoops are sitting right in here. And all this stuff's in good shape. It just has a bunch of pollen on it because it's been sitting under my carport for almost a year. But 10 to 12, it's got the stock spindles. You can use lift spindles if you really want to make this thing sit way too big. These huge torsion bar drops is a big reason why I never put it on. Atlas leaf springs. This lift is way too big to have a block that is, 10, 12 inches tall. So instead, I think you use a factory block with these replacement leaves. Never really liked the look of that either. So there's a couple reasons I just didn't put this thing on. But the big selling point of this lift is it comes with 4 King shocks. These are dual resi, whatever. They're very expensive. I think what I ended up buying this lift for about a year ago costed less than these 4 Kings brand new. The Bilsteins are for the rear. They're extremely long. All this stuff has Heim joint steering. It's got a replacement steering rack in there. Everything is really high quality. I mean, this is nice and rusty because it's been sitting around, but you can place that bolt just fine. The Heim looks great. So this really is a good lift. It's just bigger than I wanted to go. The guy that's coming to buy it just texted me, told me he's about an hour away. So we're gonna sit in the truck. I think I'm gonna do some homework. I'm gonna wait till he gets here. But like always, every time I'm here, I always give Saul a shout out. He's a longtime friend. Right there is the number. We are in Aniana, Alabama, right off 231. He does all my paint match. He did all the tint. He will tint your windshield. He paints plastics. But during the week, in the mornings, they work just down the road. Couple minutes that way at their body shop. They do all my paint match, like I said. And in the afternoon, Saul comes here. This is his tent shop. Works every afternoon and all day on Saturdays. His number's on the window. I just got that for y'all, and I'll put the socials for the tent shop and the body shop right here. You can see the work. There's the tent. There's the paint match. It all looks great. Anyways, like I was saying, we have about an hour till the buyer's here, so I'm gonna do some homework, and like and subscribe if you haven't already so I can drop out of school. All right. Just like that, they're gone. Got the cash. And I hope he has better luck with it than I did. I know it was way too big for me to put on my truck. Maybe he'll put put it on his. He said we'd see him at Smoky Mountain Truck Fest next year. After last week, I'm kind of tired of truck shows and cops ruining everything for us, but he says he's going to put on some 28 by 16 Carolina Fords on that 10 and 12. Going to get it powdered like a dark red or something like that, so it'll probably look good. I met that guy last year, maybe 2 years ago now, in North Carolina. I didn't even know it, but whenever he takes me for the lift, I had a picture in my Snapchat memories of him in North Carolina looking at my truck at Smoky Mountain, not Smoky Mountain, in Maggie Valley. So long way from home. It's a really small world because I've met him before and I didn't even know it. But now that we got some free money to play with, y'all let me know what you want to see next on the F-250 or maybe just on the channel. I know half the comments are probably going to say rear blocks, and I would agree with you. We're getting those rear blocks put in as soon as we stack the level on top of the front coil spring. But for right now, I cannot like this truck anymore. We need to paint match those mirrors, maybe the fender badges, do all the demolding stuff, take that FX4 badge off. And I love these Boost Auto cab lights more and more every day. I'm so glad we got rid of those amber cab lights that it came with. I don't know what we're getting into tonight. I saw it just got done tinting. So wherever we go, I'm gonna take y'all with me.
Look at a playlist. There's another one that's better. Hold on, oh my god.
All right, guys, it is super early in the morning. I'm about to go to work. Today is Monday. This video has to be posted today. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the truck. Been around for a while. Let me know what you would do next. That's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all for watching. I will see y'all next week with another video.
Give me another bite.